Greetings and welcome to a very public riffing off.
You know, the more I talk about my sexual experiences, Angus, the more I realize I was the sex monster.
Put the movie on! Start the movie quickly!
Yes. But I don't want to call myself a sex monster because that makes me sound very rapey.
This makes you sound like Cookie Monster, but with sex.
Someone mute his mic.
This week,
You can't silence the truth.
on Riffing
I
Off,
should.
we're doing monster movies. Somehow, on topic
There's
there.
gonna be a movie of Matt.
It might be. We don't know.
Well, this frog
tonight-
monsters.
Although you'll see Trauma, it is not a Trauma film, it is just distributed by Trauma.
Yeah, that's like that was the redneck thing as well.
But
That's like 90% of Trauma's movie.
we're going to do Croaked, the frog monster from hell, aka Rana, Legend of Shadow Lake.
For those who don't know, Rana is a genus of frog. So, points for that.
So here we go.
Yeah, don't give them any points just because they had a fucking thesaurus.
No, it's not just like another word for it.
Encyclopedia, Matt. Encyclopedia, not the source.
Whatever. Don't give them credit because they had a dumb book and they needed
Hey,
to
you
name
have
the dumb
to
movie.
buy the encyclopedia. It's $20 for each installation. You have to
Also,
buy the entire output.
like, look,
It's a lot of money.
Look, Micro, you know these motherfuckers wanted to call it Frogs, but Frogs was already taken by a much better fucking movie.
No, Rana's a good word.
Funky.
This doesn't feel very horror movie-ish.
I know.
Oh! Discount Shaft.
It feels
Why
like
are there
Shaft, but
so
he's on a
many
big...
songs about rainbows?
No, it feels like
Yes.
like it's Shaft, but he's
What's
on
on the
vacation.
other side
Oh.
of your ribcage?
Fozzie drives up in a Studebaker.
Waka waka waka!
I wanna go to Hollywood with me. Ah!
This movie, I'm a real bear.
Oh, Ito, you should have gone for a better job.
Used
Wait,
to
You hear a
be used to
gunshot, turns out it
Does
was,
that mean the frogs and this is Kermit?
yes.
Shaft, the frog version.
Suddenly the scene cuts to a wolf just being shot down. Sarah Palin's inside this helicopter the entire time.
That's a lake.
It is a lake.
Meanwhile, in Milwaukee,
It's a placid lake. It's Lake Placid.
In the misty morning.
That's not nice to say.
Honey,
I
I'm
save that
home.
problem.
Meanwhile,
I killed me some more mailmen Illuminatis.
in an 80s commercial? Or
Honey,
Oh.
you won't believe how
Come
much
on,
I
Alex.
bought this oxygen for.
Back then, the only
I'm
convenience in
gonna
the center of
say
the island was
cereal commercial.
It's a good
Some
thing
kind of
we
like
got some decent water
red
access
flake
to the lake.
kind of thing.
Yeah, this is
Or
clearly an
shitty
ED commercial.
cereal.
About 40 minutes.
Yeah.
It's grape nuts.
Oh
Yes.
god.
Yes, that's what I was
Take
thinking.
your manhoods back.
Honey.
Is she
You
wearing
can still change
a
your mind.
pants on
No chance.
one leg?
I made
Is
up
that a
my
what is
mind.
that?
She's wearing a bathrobe.
It's a bathrobe, but she's
that
just...
makes more sense.
You know,
She's sitting and
yeah,
she's
right,
spent in a
cigarette-
couple extra
cigarette.
places or something.
how about telling me the whole story?
I bet he bends in a couple of places
You
at
know, they
night.
didn't even have ferry boats back then. There wasn't a pier or a landing.
Oh.
Bring a decent sized boat.
When can we have sex?
Story, Kelly.
Is this
Sunday, darling. Sunday.
is this actually porn?
I guess I owe it to you.
It's whoa.
This is just slightly
It-
above
it's
average.
true.
11
It's
Actually,
probably growing.
Dresses up in a frog suit and they get it on.
We're the only ones living on the island. Dad was a ranger.
The whole plot is about how he's secretly a frog inside, and the chemicals they're putting in the water are making him gay. And it's up to her to stop him from being gay.
Oh, the four
I told
southern
you about that.
generals of the
Anyway, that's
apocalypse.
what started it.
We might have lost Gettysburg if it wasn't for Pac-Man.
First the loggers came, and a stranger.
What?
What?
The lady scientist with her niece.
Matt
None
is
of you-
watching a different movie than us.
No, none of you young cultured fucks don't watch Squidbillies? Go fuck yourselves. It's the fucking culture of your fucking lives.
No, I watch Aqua Teen Hunger Force, the real one.
Oh,
For a
fuck
second
it.
there, I thought there wasn't going to be a fade out, and I thought we were just going to be watching it.
That's like saying you're being like, oh, I watch Aqua Teen Hunger Force. It's like, oh, I'm into philosophy. I like Aristotle.
I think
It's
this
basic
is a
bitch
flashback,
shit.
Gem.
But for a moment, I thought they weren't actually going to cut to the flashback. I thought it was just going to be him talking.
Squidbillies is
Yeah.
like free-based truth.
Take the frogs. Quick. Get the frogs.
So
on
there
the
was that
boat.
other time that this happened, and then it just continues rambling on.
And then I was in the Coast Guard for a few seconds after they found my dead body collection.
I managed to write it off as drug mules.
Life. No. Just no life worth anything. Just
The Hobbits to Isengard? What's with this fucking music?
So, you came all this way for a threesome, huh?
It's probably
Go back,
public
Sam. I have to go on
domain.
alone.
That's what's up with this music.
two girls and a man in a boat.
Was a fisherman.
Oh
They knew where
no.
he came
Oh
from.
no. This is gonna be the
That
framing
wasn't a
device.
framing device?
We didn't find out the truth about
Eat
him until a
what?
lot later.
Oh no.
Indeed, it was.
That? Why'd you fake? What?
Oh,
Okay, flashback.
Wait, now is it a
Oh
canoe?
no.
He's trying to make his way to Avalon to talk to
Why?
Avon Titania.
Is he gonna have a new kind of boat every time he's got back?
He had to trade this canoe
Well,
later on for
because
a
of
home
reasons.
entertainment system.
Oh, we're getting this suspense music.
why does this lake smell like fish? And what's this Innsmouth I keep on hearing about?
I'm doing it like the natives did. Well, I guess no. At the time, I guess they wouldn't call it a native. I'm doing it like the Indians did.
Ribbit, 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 ribbit.
I better not get drunk like those guys down in Colombia did.
And frogs, they're from the CIA, and they're coming for me.
Foxworthy.
Oh yeah, I might dip out early tonight, Angus, because the NFL draft's on tonight, and usually I don't give a shit about that, but because of coronavirus, they're letting the team owners draft on their own, and oh man, I can't wait to see what that fucking dipshit Jerry Jones, the owner of the Cowboys, does, because he is legitimately one of the dumbest fucking people in sport.
Matt, we're watching a movie.
About killer frog people.
It was very
Look, they call it the old frog skin down here in the South.
Frog.
You go outside, you toss the frog skin around.
I can't wait to see what the costume's like.
who let one rip?
So is there a
Maybe-
natural gas leak or something?
Blow your buddies in the shower a bit. Nothing gratuitous, nothing gay. Tasteful. Penis across
I
the
like
lips.
how he doesn't, paddle away.
I know, right?
He
Move,
just
you
sits
stupid
there.
bastards. Move,
What's
you
down
stupid
there?
bastard. Move.
Time for me dynamite
Why are
fishing.
you looking in the water?
Wait, are you gonna?
That's,
Fish?
is he gonna shoot?
Oh,
Wait,
I
is he
think
using a
yes,
shotgun?
He's got a
That's
harpoon
spear
gun! He has a harpoon gun! It's a
No,
random harpoon gun!
No, it's not a harpoon gun.
No, it is a
Your
harpoon
harpoon
gun.
guns
It's
work?
only a harpoon gun!
Water?
No, they
Oh
don't.
yeah,
It's a harpoon gun!
I thought it was one of those with a. Like,
Alright, boys, I got me a Loch Ness monster! Yeah!
Time to
Ow.
reel it in.
Why is
wait,
he a
wait, you
spearfisher
can't just
instead of a
put-
frog
hold on,
kicker?
Hold on.
Oh, okay.
I'm
hold on.
something.
That was Looney Tunes!
No.
You had to tap him on the shoulder first before you do
He
that.
didn't hold onto the harpoon. He just put it
And
in.
he's speared right through.
Shot through the heart, and you're
The
too
frogs
late.
to blame.
Wait, but
Give love.
Baby, you give Hans a bad name.
But here's the thing, though. This is a bit of a missed opportunity because he could have been frog gigging instead of spearfishing.
yes.
That it has. In fact, I'm very pleased that they chose me to come out.
That's
I'm going
right,
at
Jim.
acting.
I'm anxious to see the site where it was found.
Horses.
First thing in the morning.
Neither
John
horse was
Candy.
compensated for this film.
This is K809 Morning Horse Traffic News. Back to you, Bob.
Kill the kid. Kill
Are
the
you
kid.
listening
Kill
to
the
this
kid.
bit?
Kill the kid. Kill the kid. I mean, oh no, don't kill the kid.
He had a death. I guess they're not going to kill the kid. This is going to be a near miss.
Eat the kid. Eat the kid.
You see two deputies roll up with a dead body, pouring it into the lake.
No.
What are you thinking?
say that, shouldn't
Radio
talk to no weird
garbage,
frogs.
chemical waste,
It's gonna be the
nature's
body.
vengeance. What do you think we're dealing with?
I think it's going to be the body that's coming along, and I think it's just going to be mutants.
I think it's gonna be supernatural. Because the title was From Hell.
yeah,
Alex
but
Jones in his
Hell.
frog suit and tutu just bursts out of the water and drags it down.
the actual title, remember, is Rana, the Secret of Shadow Lake.
That also sounds very supernatural.
Yes.
And out a holder?
There we go, we can have our threesome in
We
this.
just arrived and already we're imposing on you.
A slight breeze blows it over.
Please, call me Ellie.
Is this supposed to be day or night? Like,
Both.
what time
We came here to
of
rough it
day
in
is
bygones.
this?
It's night for day.
Twilight for day.
interest you in a cup of coffee.
Now that I'll take you up on.
Susan, something for you?
No, I'll pass.
You
thanks.
don't have to try to get in my pants, Jim. We're out on camping together. Of course I'm gonna sleep with you.
A typical camping trip of Red Dead Redemption 2.
Leave me alone, I'm going to frig here.
I have a plan.
This is home. Not much
You
of a
used
salary, but
This is home?
Ellie and
baby.
I
The middle of nowhere?
traded for anything.
This
I
field
can't
is
say-
Nope.
home.
They teleported.
I know I like to get away.
Teleport.
Fortunately,
It's fun to camp in your own backyard, isn't it?
the opportunity. Just that. Your son. Where is
Here at the abandoned O'Driscoll camp.
Your floats, reel it in, mate, you've got something.
He's doing it. Look, it's a fish.
Aww.
Now, the question
God damn it,
is,
another black bass. I'm so tired of picking these up. I want a real fish.
the question is,
No, it's not the most metal of all fish. Shut up.
oh,
And now
Did-
there's comedy music? What the fuck?
did the kid, did they put a live fish on the hook? Specifically for a shot? Or did the kid actually catch?
Alive.
Now bang its head off a rock. Multiple times. Kill it.
It's from some kind of aquatic reptile.
Or return it.
Like a frog.
Mmm,
Wait.
nice and
Or
bird.
much, much.
Hold on. She just called
All our
frogs.
analysis indicates that the fossil is at least 125
She's a
million
frogist.
years old.
You mean then it's from some kind of dinosaur?
Wait, where'd this kid come from?
That's right, Kelly.
What is with this editing?
Wait, dinosaur?
Wait, never mind that. Why is the kid hanging out with the adults? He never turned up with them.
You mean this is the
He's
first
just
fossil of its kind
there.
ever found in this country?
Oh, wait.
The first in this hemisphere.
The kid is the
Similar
guy
fragments
that we
have been
see
found
as a
around
framing
the
device.
world over the past 100 years or so.
No.
Oh,
One
dear
in
God.
southern China
Yeah.
in 1886.
The guy who
and another
That's why it
in
was the kid that was in the
1934
canoe.
Amazon basin. It tells us that your lake here is very, very old. Possibly a gold mine for further research.
We don't even
Well, I
know.
mean, it's the lake.
Fish is gonna fall
Most
apart.
most lakes are
Looks
kind of old.
delicious. A far cry from
Well,
what we
also
expected.
they're in the US.
Pork and beef.
Yeah.
Like
There
there
you
was
go.
kind of
You're
like
hired.
big ice
Fish
sheets
provider.
No, there you
Like
supposed to
over
be an
large
ocean
What do you
right in
portions
the
of the
middle of
US.
Keep it and try to find more pieces. Who knows? You may
There-
have
there was
discovered
an
something that will
inland
give us further
sea in
information
the
about the
US.
kinds of creatures
Space
that
If
live
I
on
was
the
that
continent
kid, I would be
millions of years
so
ago.
goddamn bored about this. Just,
Wow.
lady, just let me go.
No.
I just want to walk around and pick up a stick and whack trees. Just shut.
Okay,
I just
Kelly.
wanna.
He's not
Fish
even at the
area.
age he can perv on them,
Kids
like.
have one hell of an imagination.
I mean, you can. You just wouldn't really get anything out of it.
Yeah. Oh, and now we've got hunters. Or
Now we have a third group of people.
Tomorrow you're working around.
So many narrative constructs getting going.
Right. We start early.
What I'd like to know is
How'd you come
I've been drinking round these parts since 1995. Jim, it's 1981. I know. I'm like Merlin.
No.
I age backwards.
No, it's even earlier than that. It's the time track, remember?
Only time travel when I'm wasted.
I've been time traveling for years.
So, in that family, the father is Steve Irwin and the kid is Dennis the Menace?
Yes. I heard something. Give me another beer, boys.
Must be the Boo Bear.
We'll travel back in time and see what it is.
I've got some raping to do. It's the woods, after all.
Are we? I think we might actually be. I think we might actually be like the encroachment of nature. Yeah, we did it. Someone is sawing a tree.
The good old hillbilly tradition.
Your
Raping in the
blades are
woods and
dull!
chopping
Your
trees.
blades are dull, you need to sharpen them!
Listen,
That was way too long.
he was using bees as the blade.
Every shot here has been way too long, Micro.
It's not supposed to spit out slightly larger flakes, not that fine powder. That's what lets you know that the blade needs sharpening.
Sometimes called me a little zookeeper. I collected everything from skunks to snakes.
Wait, he's the storyteller?
Oh,
The little kid?
you're cool.
Wait, what? He keeps
roe deer in a little with a raccoon
this
in
is-
a little area.
This is
Yeah,
What
no.
does that?
endearing.
That's not
Those
endearing.
are his girlfriends.
Okay,
That was
okay.
endearing. Holy
Are
fuck.
they operating a rescue?
No,
Considered the island and
he's
every
just a
thought of
kid
mine.
who collects
Things were starting to
animals.
change.
He just collects them
Yes.
and keeps them in small
Charlie knew
cages.
it too, and was trying to do something.
Oh, come on.
I am the worst.
What's worse
Sometimes I make them fight.
He's Ash.
They were baby critters. They were baby creatures. So
Yeah.
Well,
he's out there
obviously
stealing
they're
babies.
gonna-
What a
Obviously,
cycle.
they're gonna be baby creatures.
Okay,
They're
I
all
had
gonna
to go
poach
check
a
the
kid.
mail.
That's what you do in poaching. You steal the babies. Babies are easier to steal.
Well,
Are you gonna steal a full-grown fucking lion?
Ain't nobody watching.
No.
If
No,
they're
that's gonna
operating
put
a
the
deer
kid in the
farm, then they would
cage.
actually have the
With-
babies that they're raising, but
You know damn well
that's
what's
not
in it for all of us.
usually the case.
Sure hope you're right.
And usually on a deer farm, you'll have more fields than you will have woods.
Yes.
Those were
Man,
deer, so
the live action
That
remake of
doc must
Bambi is weird.
smell terrible.
Well, Mike, what'd you find?
Are you sure live action make a
wait,
Bambi
are
and
we
not
gonna have a sunken
not
treasure? Are we gonna have a sunken treasure plot?
Lot of rocks.
Please let it be pirates. Please let it be pirates
Yeah.
in Missouri.
Feel warm.
I just encountered Jason Voorhees under there.
The
And he's
pirates.
dead.
They're shooting!
Jason
Someone's shooting!
Voorhees.
The frogs are exploding!
Oh god.
It's some animal guy shooting at
Grandpa Hillbilly angry. Get out of my lake or I will prostitute you.
Oh, no character enter!
Sounds more like
Who
what's
is
going
it?
on. You said that there were seldom any
What?
visitors.
Why are you going
I forgot to
Asian?
mention that.
Sorry, that's a fire sign theater joke.
There's a lot
This is all above board.
Then we're not
So
alone.
I looked at the plot. I had
an
to,
old trapper
and there
living
is hidden treasure involved.
Crazy old man.
Of
Yes.
course.
Please be pirates. Please be pirates. Please be the Goonies.
With the loggers.
No, it's just the
Really?
monster's hidden treasure.
You started
Nah, it's probably like
Wait,
Gold
what?
Rush era.
Rock bottom.
I don't want Mayan treasure. I want pirates.
No, not Mayan.
Mayan treasure.
No,
I want
no.
pirates to have sailed up the Great Lakes and then moved inland by 100 miles and buried their treasure in Minnesota.
One of them
is-
became an immortal frog monster.
No, I didn't say Mayan treasure. I said like Gold Rush treasure. It's probably some dumb prospecting bullshit. Or the monster's like a fucking magpie and it's just like, oh, shiny stuff. I'm big old dumb frog monster, man.
Yeah, but
The magpies don't actually do that.
Yeah, some drunken gold rusher would be just the most boring possible source of treasure.
No, it's land pirates.
So
Or if they're on the the Minnesota, the Great Lakes side of Minnesota. It might be some dumb fucking like Revolutionary War bullshit.
You'll be pleased.
My money's still on that pirate.
There is a Salt Lake pirate movie.
Oh god.
This is amazing.
Well, technically there were during the Revolutionary War and the War of 1812, there were privateers on the Great Lakes.
This is a Mormon movie in modern times.
I know, but the treasure might not be modern, Angus.
No, I'm talking about
the treasure. Might
this movie, man.
The Mormon movie.
Not Salt Lake, not a Great Lake. Salt Lake.
Well, they didn't even know about Salt Lake. I was talking about this movie.
Nicolas Cage.
For once, I'm on topic, while everybody else isn't.
Got the Declaration of Independence in his hands, just lemon bar on the other side, just trying to make the thing work.
They're chasing down the old
Exciting
man.
chase.
Oh, the thrilling chase of the old man.
You'll never get me,
Static
youngin'.
shots.
I'm
Papa Gold and electric charms.
Okay, this old man is fast as fuck.
He just knows what he's doing.
Fair point.
Come here, pretty boy. Come here, pretty boy. I want to introduce you to my cabin. My sexy cabin.
Oh, you know what? I know whose fucking treasure this is. I know whose treasure the fucking frog has.
Catfish!
A.K.A. Jebediah Springfield.
Oh no, I fell. Must
Hans Sprungfeld.
Yeah, once fucking Hans Sprungfeld fell to kill George Washington that one time. He went out to Minnesota, had sex with the frog monster, gave it some jewelry, and then he founded the town of Springfield.
Mr. Burns steps out from behind a tree, Luger in hand.
I've been caught in that hillbilly trap.
Oh, Back to the Future, and we're having sexy times.
You know what's weird? It's like, you know, it's
telling this story as foreplay? What the fuck?
I am going back off topic for this, but it is weird, like how Jebediah Springfield has dropped off of the map really in the later season. I mean, I get it. There's not much you could do with it. He's been dead for like 300 fucking years, but he used to be a really big plot point in a lot of the earlier episodes.
He was only a really big plot point in a couple of episodes.
Ever since I met her.
He existed to have his head sawed off by Bart.
There's always like one every like season or so.
Not
Or at least he'd show up in like a Troy McClure video where Troy McClure was playing him.
Once or twice.
Yeah, it's always warm here.
Look at my body, girl. You know
Oh my God, Hans Sprungfield's a Virginian. Virginia Pride fuckers.
Back in the past.
Beautiful. Just beautiful.
It's talking about the kid? Because that's creepy.
Ribbit. Yes, it is.
That was a very, very keen lady.
Yes. Normally nowadays, a lake you can barely see anything in there besides the odd water bottle.
Giant frog crawls up outside the lake, slowly puts a top hat on its head with a cane in its other hand. Hello, my baby! Hello, my honey!
Hello, my honey! Hello, my ragtime gal!
No, this
The woman screams and jumps back in the water before she can point out that it's there. No, it's a giant frog! With a top hat! We could have made millions!
I don't know, but I can feel it.
Shrinks back to its normal size and croaks.
Whatever it is, I'm sure it's nothing to worry about.
I'm not worried. It's just that I feel something.
Kid has the force. The frog force.
I see dead frogs.
This was filmed in Wisconsin.
Big fish.
Yeah, Wisconsin even.
That's a surprise.
There's not enough cheese in this scene.
Maybe it's a muscle.
Not enough Packers.
It's late. It's late cheese.
Filmed at Crystal Cave, Spring Valley in Wisconsin.
Hey, you gotta watch out for them frogs there, you know. There's lots of them around here.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Frogs the size of elk, eh?
You don't want to mess with the frog.
Oh, we are seeing some injury. Dude, that's a scrape.
Looks like he got caught in some barbed wire.
Oh, come on, you big baby.
tell you, something pulled me down.
Something pulled me down, boys.
Laid like a vice grip.
Pulled you
I
down.
am my wife.
Something pulled you down into a foot of water.
Apparently he's actually.
Are you
Okay.
stupid?
Yes, fire abilities.
Oh God.
Your finger should be burned by now if it's smoking that much on just touch.
Just
Wait, can
a
you
random picture of a Sasquatch in a book.
Oh my God, this Squatch is well hung.
That is
I think
true.
I like men now.
I wish I could suck it.
So he's going to be at least 30 when he's not telling the story, so this has to be at least roughly 1950s?
Yes.
Yes.
And why's that?
There's no way she's wearing that in the 1950s.
Charlie says the Indians
Oh.
used to worship him. So like as sacred, and that Rana was some sort of king. He still thinks
You're
Rana's
right,
alive.
Micro.
Think he's Charlie like
Supernatural.
he's got a chore to
Yeah.
Well, before you put goosebumps on my skin, I'll change.
Oh, an immortal frogman.
Also, yes, Rana was the name of her king.
Oh,
Norwegian,
an immortal
I believe.
frog king.
Of
Oh
course,
dear God.
of course,
Old man
this is
stealing
probably
chickens.
also a nature's revenge thing.
Ribbit.
I'm
Ribbit,
about to
ribbit.
fuck this chicken.
Old Briar Fox had to run away from Barbie again.
These chickens shall be my new girlfriend / lunch.
I got my chicken.
Okay.
I can't wait to eat my new girlfriend out.
It'll taste better than that mailman I ate.
These girls getting marinated tonight. Mmm, white sauce. Oh no, the old man's feeding the frog.
Very calm chickens, consider.
The worst investing move ever. The chicken throw. Okay, chickens can swim.
Chicken attack! A chicken attack!
Chickens can swim. If you
Yes.
put them, they don't sink. If you put them in a lake.
Damn wine.
They weren't
Attack
thinking
of the killer
until
tadpoles.
We ain't going
Attack of the killer tadpoles.
Rana got them.
Look at it. Look at it.
Micro.
Oh,
Coming out
that
here.
wasn't really made clear.
Ain't chasing after no legends no more. They ain't
We're gonna find that old man and marry him. One way or the other.
Hey, look at this. Look infected to you.
Just like you said.
So
Water
that
must be
smoking
coming
when
from
I touched
somewhere.
my boot before it was smoking,
A lot of rocks
you know,
down there.
it wasn't weird, was it?
Big boulders.
Oh, that's
We can
just
find the
your
entrance to the
inbred
source.
acid powers.
got
You got it from your uncle father.
I give you one more day.
I touched it and it
One more
started
day, that's
smoking.
it. I'm taking off. I'm getting my leg fixed.
Here, lick my legs. This tastes funny to you.
You don't shut up, Cal. I'm gonna take care of it for you.
Soon you'll develop acid hair.
Mike, what were you saying?
I'm gonna make this frog an offer he can't refuse.
I would love if
All we
this
have to do
acted like
is
Elijah
find the
when he had the disintegrating random hand powers. And he was just like, I touch everything!
Well, didn't you just say, Matt, when Elijah's not a real person. I hope you know that.
Yeah, but then
He's
again,
real in our heart.
Matt, you didn't have disintegrating hand powers.
I did.
No.
Yeah, Particle, didn't he have like Curse of Wild Magic or something? That everything he touched explode or turn to something?
No, it was
Maybe,
one of the
maybe you
Patreon
should turn
requests.
off the momentum, the fire, so you don't roll over and like knock it over while you sleep and set yourself on fire.
Frogman's doing something to the horses.
I think we haven't seen anything really yet.
No, we haven't seen the frog.
Oh, it's the local hillbillies then.
The skunk, the skunks.
It's the household's pets.
The skunk is going wild.
Behold, it's Floofy Tail of Fear.
Pepe, what is it, boy? What you barking at?
Are you trying to rape something again?
From what I've heard, skunks actually make good pets when they've been descended.
Yeah. I'm not even sure what a baby skunk is called, but the young ones, they're super cute, the noises they make.
Kid.
Kit. They're called a kit.
Huh.
Watch.
You want to construct your own? You want to have your own construct your own skunk at home? You need a skunk kit.
Oh shit! Frederick Knudsen made a new Down the Rabbit Hole after 1,000 fucking years.
Hasn't been that long.
It has, and it's felt longer because the last one was the one about the fucking hurdy-gurdy, which nobody gives a shit about.
I watched it. That was a fun one.
Ooh, the Austrian wine poisoning.
Yes.
I wonder what that's about.
Probably
some wine poisoning. Maybe in Austria. I'm not sure. You know, it'd be funny if it was actually a beer poisoning in Germany.
It's a sake poison in Mayan Central America. Because.
Okay, so in this scene, we are going to not see anyone moving. It's going to be riveting.
Or anything at all, really. Okay, I think that's a cow, but I'm not entirely sure. Wait for it to move. Okay, listen closely. No, it's not a horse. It's the wrong shape.
It's a horse.
That's clearly a cow.
This horse
I think
looks like a cow.
I think you get your horse detection circuits checked.
The horse detection circuit.
Yup.
Is that my cow? No, it goes oink. It is not my cow.
Oh, nice.
If it squeals when they see me naked, then it's my girlfriend.
That's my girlfriend.
Oh my god! Yes, manhandling, manhandling.
Keep going.
Like Zoink Scoob! You're like, you get out of me that time!
I stole your chickens and married them!
Please threaten me with your gun again.
He's gone. Shut up,
That's
Charlie.
good night,
Get in the
crazy
barn.
face.
They're gonna wake everybody and rile the horses. Scared.
I'm sorry, you shouldn't be scared.
Circle the wagons while you're at it.
Come on, Grandpa. You're going back to the home.
Charlie, you've been drinking again.
Alright, it was two beautiful ladies. They had feathers and nice legs.
What are you doing in my beach house? Get out of here!
You're trespassing on private
I've
property.
got a Playboy shoot session coming up tomorrow morning. I don't need you here.
Charlie,
I'd have every right to kill you where you bang.
Stories!
I'll show you.
I'll show you that girl monster.
You better do as I say, or we're gonna be in a heap
I say zoinks and I say zoinks, Scoob.
Do as I say, I've been living around these parts for 5 minutes.
Great lighting choice.
I've been down
Hitchcock the Saint.
frogs. He acting very peculiar.
Them frogs are part of the CIA conspiracy. They're after my moonshine.
Frogs are actually robots controlled by the NSA.
It's the strangest thing. The frogs are climbing up trees and jumping out of them. I think they think they're birds.
They've
They're
made
turning the
little
lumberjacks.
parachutes.
They're turning the lumberjacks acid.
I'm
just gonna go back to my hole. Just gonna go back to my hole.
I'm going to wander off now. Don't mind me.
Uh-oh. The frogs are invading. The revolution is now.
Boing. Boing. Boing.
The bouncing revolution is now.
Bud.
My brothers. To victory.
Awaken, Earthlings! We've come to take your women. Bring it, your leader.
We are here for your women. We shall make sexy frog girls and be a big hit in Japan.
I mean...
That's a normal-sized frog. It's not that big.
It's so
big. It goes to your women folk.
There's not much of an easy. There's not much of a small range for normal-sized frog. There's a pretty
Jane,
big
you
range.
forgot to zip up the tent again, didn't you?
Okay, it's frogs. They're not scary.
I didn't know better. I'd swear he.
They are if they're poisonous.
The frogs.
Especially if
bite you.
they're like
Frogs
very
will.
bright. Yes.
Come
Frogs
on,
can be
well,
nasty.
Also, why are the frogs making mating calls in the tent?
With the ladies, wouldn't you?
Because
Michael?
Hollywood.
Would it kill you to put a saddle on me properly?
No, I like it, bareback.
Oh, you need to prune these weeds, man. Look at all these trees. The things I do for a carrot.
Elvis horse. Really?
Mr. Ed.
Same thing.
That sounded more like Elvis.
Ladies, this is not the same color tent I left you with. Oh,
There better be oats here, Wilbur.
oh, it's not ladies. Okay.
I'm just gonna park here.
Whoa, yourself.
Stay here.
You didn't need to say whoa. The horse understands you and your movements.
Hey, this is Poison Oak!
Dad went out deliberately to search for Sorensen, or if it was just by accident that he found the campsite.
We couldn't figure out a reason for him to go out, so we just left it out as a mystery.
He was looking for the old man, I think. Or
That's
maybe,
good screenwriting.
You know, someone else.
Look at all these used condoms.
Dad was having
My God. Why do I smell strawberry gel? Oh God!
I know he couldn't figure out how Sorensen got on the island without
credit
Dad
card.
knowing about him, or what he was
Yes.
after, and he wondered why Charlie didn't tell him more about
I can commit fraud. Finally.
I mean, is he law enforcement on the land? Because even if he was, he shouldn't be looking through other people's stuff.
Yeah, that's kind of illegal.
I'm going to continue swimming in this totally 1950s hot pink swimming costume. Back and forth, back and forth.
In and out, in and out.
I'm the one they figured had the better figure for this action
Did we get it, movie? She's swimming.
Yes, she is swimming.
Oh, she's still swimming.
Ribbit.
Okay.
Ribbit.
She needs to decide what kind of swimming she's doing, because she's doing like 4 at the same times, and all of them badly.
She's great at drowning, though.
It's freestyle.
Ribbit.
That just means butterfly.
This place has some really bad methane deposits.
Indeed. I guess it used to have a large amount of plant life under there before it all died out.
No, don't kill the one with the nice body.
Dive! Dive!
Dive! Dive!
Swim!
Eek, some seaweed!
Okay, are we actually gonna see the monster?
I presume
Probably
so.
not.
If we do, it won't be until near the end.
Because at this point, you would easily just have made the movie that it's the lake itself, which would actually be more interesting.
You're still not.
We've been watching this for half an hour, no one's died yet.
Oh God!
No, someone's died.
Booga booga!
It's the monster.
You know, when I heard this
go
movie
for it.
had frogmen in it, I didn't expect this. A very punny movie, thank you.
You beat me, Simon.
Sorry, I didn't mean to. No one else is around.
Oh, dang it, I killed another one. Oh, luckily, but
I'm to bury this one.
Well, it's a
Unfortunately, I
shame
just-
that it's a waste.
God damn it.
quick, loosen your corsets!
Should I do CPR?
Oh, let's see. I should cut off the thigh. That's where the dark meat is, and the breasts are the white meat.
I should feel up. Yes, that's how you wake someone up.
Sorry, sweetheart. Just having a little fun. Wasn't trying to
Didn't
scare
mean to scare you, sweetheart.
Hell are you?
Rare.
you. Name's Mike.
Is your name
Yes,
Shan?
Yes,
by any chance?
that's the name I'm gonna tell you.
You don't look like any
My name's
bad
Mike
to me.
Reed.
I'm Mike, king of the lake!
As he
How long
tries
is
to
this
choke her to
movie?
death.
How long is this movie? We're going for 40 minutes. And I feel that we're just getting started.
Oh, Billy Man, one woman.
Hey, listen, we're camped right across the lake.
Okay.
Stop by sometime,
Ray
why don't you?
apparently is fun
Show
for
you a
him.
good time.
How is she gonna rape? Those things suit up on the back.
I know. No, sexual assault in his case.
I didn't need that, Crypto.
Alright, time to check the bottom of the lake for weeds again. Being a groundskeeper of a lake bottom sure is hard.
Why does he have a
Why are you walking backwards?
Sorensen is a paleontologist. Very young, but very respected. I'd always considered
What?
him a good friend. Well, nobody's beyond a little friendly competition, I guess.
Looks like he's a little.
Okay.
You can't be sure of that.
So...
Aw, skunk.
They are absolutely keeping the skunk as a pet. I made it as a joke. Come on, movie.
I don't know, Kelly, but until we find out what's going on,
Oh,
no fishing.
it's like a tiny little kitty weasel.
I mean it.
Fun fact, you can't have a skunk.
That will nuke your sinuses.
Fun fact, you can't have a skunk as a pet in Virginia.
Could I talk with this?
Even if they're degland.
We'll arrange it.
I looked
Seems like
into
a
this
sensible law, Virginia. Thank you.
No, you can degland skunks. It's really easy.
Yeah.
I was almost raped by our competition.
On this island, I don't
They
ever care to meet
really have no defense mechanisms other than their scent glands.
No, they don't.
They're also like they can bite.
Yeah, but you look. All you have to do is keep your skunk in the house for like 3 to 5 years because they don't live that long. It's like
I
raccoon.
don't believe it! A pineapple under the sea! Look at this!
Oh, God.
A wonderful
Listen to pineapple under the sea.
I can see Kent Hovind in there. Oh, God, what is he doing to SpongeBob? Oh, God! Oh! Ah! Ah!
This is a really intense blowjob.
Was that
Oh, he's been
Wait,
stabbed.
So, okay, the same harpoon just killed another person.
Also,
Does the man have whip?
That's
I took a
just
bit of a
wild.
peek. I took a bit of a peek at
Through the spine, it wouldn't kill him.
What?
I took a
Why is the deer eating the bed?
I took a bit of a peek at the down the rabbit hole. Spoiler alert! It's basically that episode of The Simpsons where Bart went to France. That really happened.
Oh, he's gonna fuck that goat.
Was that intent? I don't think that was intent.
The goat's drunk! The goat is drunk!
They just tied up the goat and let it eat anything in its range.
It's just eating the bed.
That's what goats do.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
They eat pretty much anything.
They are the garbage disposal of nature.
The reason
Siphon
the Sahara
attack
is as bad as it is.
Hello?
Yep.
If she breaks out into song, I'm leaving.
The hills are alive with the sound of frogs.
Woman, I can't have her here. She might find you.
That's my last wife.
Anybody here?
Chicken! Chicken, arise! Arise, chicken! Chicken, arise!
That's the chicken.
That's
Chicken,
our
arise.
reception over here.
Charlie?
This would be a good jump scare right here to have the chicken be alive as you zoom in on her as the tension
I
builds.
want to talk to you about...
Fuck her.
Oh,
Women
women
can't talk!
Oh,
Women are not
oh
talking.
God!
I only fuck
My
the
name is
goat.
Eleanor Hatley, and I'm staying with...
The goat is my man wife.
Mmm.
Well, no.
Why is you coming down to my hut here with your big city
I'm
wave?
a paleontologist, and
Get
I'm...
your cell phone out
a
of here.
paleontologist?
That's some fancy words you're using there, lady.
Here on the island.
Damn city.
Research is also a fancy word. We don't
A
take
colleague
kindly
of
to your
mine,
types
a
around here.
man by the name of Sorensen.
Where are you from, little lady?
Canoe.
New York
John thought
City.
I'd seen him.
That's not even a real place.
You get your chili from there?
Well, what do you mean?
Sadly, I know what that reference is.
Yeah, of course.
Thanks to ICP.
And you know what?
If you've listened to enough ICP to get a reference from them, something's wrong.
I don't. It was the raptor who pointed
Leave
out
me alone.
in their review of one of the movies. That was a obscure ad from like the 1980s.
That's a goat.
Goat sees
It's a very confused goat.
He's drunk.
Help me! He keeps me tied up to his bed and snuggles up to me. Help
He stares at me until I
You
fall over.
scared me to death. Will you come down?
I told you he wouldn't talk to you.
No.
I'm
staying
Kookaburra!
here.
I'm king of the old country now! You make me come down!
I'm the king of the forest now.
I read the script. I'm not staying down
Would you
there.
ask him about a stranger that came to the island recently?
Looks like a bushy-haired
No,
Jake
I'm not
Lloyd.
Would you ask him, Kelly?
Look at him. It's hillbilly Jake Lloyd.
Charlie. Charlie.
What you want,
he's
boy?
low.
You who seduced me like that woman.
I already pumped you today. Can't go until tomorrow.
There's something strange going on. Know what I mean?
You can't fuck
Trying
my
to close
goat,
this
boy.
thing to a real woman.
What's got sense enough to believe in Charlie? And the frogs, they know. They know.
You never told me the whole legend.
Well, long time ago.
Now we're going to flash back to his flashback.
Story in a story.
When the Indians that lived around
He's even a younger kid.
having a mighty poor time of it. They couldn't catch nor game nor fish. No.
Oh, we made a deal with this frog demon thing.
One day,
Was the old man voiced by Matt Nurse?
near here, and one of them looks down and he sees this yellow pebble, which looks different than the other ones, and he picks it up and he looks at it. It's heavier and feels different. Well, he takes this pebble and puts it in his pouch and plumb
He
forgets
puts
all about
the
it.
frog in his pants, and he forgets all about it.
I'm coming to that.
Put a frog in your pants.
So it's
And he reaches into
Native
his
American
pouch where
treasure.
to get that yellow pebble. He plumb
Of course.
And for no reason, he
Can be gold in them, darling.
in the lake.
Then what happened?
Ooh, then almighty hell broke loose. The water swirled and
Language.
it
That's a
bubbled,
kid.
And out of the center of it come this creature.
Which we haven't seen
And
yet.
now it's out comes the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Oh wait, this is a Saturday morning cartoon I saw. Never mind.
I'm counting this
It would
as
be
a
Napoleon Bonafrog.
sort of 70s horror movie, so we're not going to see the creature until the last 10 minutes.
Of course.
Get it all.
No matter how boring it is up till then.
Doing works, so we haven't had a money shot yet.
Strange thing happened.
Nope.
Thing,
Even-
Crypto,
We had 2 deaths. Both of them were by harpoon. Not even big harpoons either.
So,
Itty bitty
Crypto,
harpoon.
does that frogman with spikes have balls for ears?
I think so, but I do not know.
I think there's supposed to be like
Good that night.
the throat pouches, throat
Guess what?
things.
But they're not
All
rope
the engine brakes went
adjacent.
down to the street.
The frog, there are frogs that are like where they are like on the side like that.
That's right. And the legend claims that
Have them on the throat and still have room for the oversized shoulder pad.
they worship that creature. And they give him a name.
A name? What was it?
Named like Snuggles or Foofy.
Rana.
Oh, they give him. They gave the frog. The old Native Americans gave the frog a name that just happens to be a frog penis. How convenient.
That's right.
Those
That's
pebbles.
right, it's
They're not
Rana.
ordinary
Until
old
they fed
pebbles.
him, and no, I've been knowing
No.
this because they've kept me trapped here for years.
Gold nuggets. Gold.
Gold, son! Gold!
I think gold in them there, legs.
You're right, it was about a crappy cereal.
Until they found
Gold
Dr.
nuggets.
Sorensen's diary.
Ooh.
More like
Wah,
a journal.
wah.
You buried me Lucky Charms at the bottom of the lake. How could you?
Field working.
A reason for this framing device yet? Have we figured that out?
No.
He wasn't finding any fossils, but he sure
And did they intentionally try and find a plaid shirt for the kid that looks just like the plaid shirt he's wearing here?
I think so.
I can only assume that they found out they were missing half an hour of footage once they actually cut it all down, and they couldn't get anybody else back for the reshoots, so they just found this asshole.
It was a standard enough framing device at the time.
Maybe Charlie still has them.
Well, we'll
It
both
was
pay him a visit.
probably just in there because they
How is
needed
it that
some sort
Sorensen
of.
beat you here anyway?
Because I was fool enough to share your find with colleagues, including Dr. Sorensen, who was visiting with us at the time. It was right after your package arrived, and then it took us
Sadly,
some time
this
to
is an
look
actual
into
thing
their
that happens
tests
where
and more
researchers
time to
will
make
try to
arrangements for the
scoop
It was foolish of me.
the findings.
I should have known better.
Yep.
Is there anything else in there that might help?
Yay, capitalism.
Oh, no, that this one doesn't have to worry about the frog monster. It's stingrays he has to watch out for.
If not, they'll call the
It does have a harpoon. Does that count?
Magic stingrays, portals.
have my doubts.
Apparently, this
Portals
is
that redirect your
terrifying.
weapons towards you.
This encounter
Yes,
is
the
terrifying.
frogs have mastered harpoon guns.
The harpoon frog. The North American harpoon frog.
Very rare.
The only tool using frog on a planet.
Sneaky, sneaky, I'm being sneaky. Oh boy, boy loves sneaky.
Wow, they wouldn't be able to hear me at
Not to
all.
be,
That
not to be,
background music.
not to be confused with the North American axe frog.
Who often wears a hockey mask.
It's also known as the lumberjack frog.
Okay. Here's the poster.
It's making so much noise.
I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. So I didn't work all day.
We have here.
Okay, so that's not the bathing suit. That's a lot scoopier suit than what she's in. And she's fucking jacked in that photo.
It looks like she could bench press that giant frog. Why is she?
Hell is
part of it? That's a giant Amazon woman fighting a frog monster.
Yes.
Oh, I wish I knew how to aim this thing.
Frog 6U, except it hasn't
Wait,
dissected
that's a
anyone.
different color tent again.
It's a chameleon deathclaw. Oh god.
Ah, shoot, I left my extra shells back at the cabin. Hold on, I gotta go all the way back and reload. Stay where you are.
How are you missing him?
Because he's the worst shot in the state.
Turns out it's a front-loading muzzle.
Can you wait 2 minutes?
Wait, where did he get a gun from?
Just send that?
1 second, I gotta reload my lever action black powder.
Angus, it's America. Everyone has guns.
Brings us back the precious, the precious!
In fact, currently, gun sales are up.
This is going to be
Every
really
disaster that happened, every Democratic administration, and every, I don't know, random.
Not the same.
They all resulted in higher gun sales.
Because of frog people. No!
Oh,
Not
okay.
Grandpa!
Well, you just murdered a man.
Oh.
Charlie in the world.
To hump his fat boys.
I mean, the old man was shooting at you, but he wasn't killing you.
How ironic! Man was the monster all
I
along.
Get up.
The loggers and
You
Charlie
just
seem
killed someone.
Now,
Is he
alright, fellow loggers, time to make this old man our bride.
And you can't say self-defense
Rise from the
because...
dead as a new frog monster.
John.
I mean, you can't even claim self-defense because the dude ran away.
What happened?
Yeah, but for all you knew, ran away to go back and reload.
And?
Also, he's not gonna have to explain anything. He dumped the
Oh,
body.
when you're done logging, there's going to be less trees to hide the bod.
He's an old crazy person. Like, no one's fucking gonna miss him or investigate this.
Except the dude that lives there. Oh, look, there he is. Steve Irwin's found him.
Oh, crikey, look at this beauty.
Oh, blood!
Buddy, I just wanted to shoot me.
I could stick a thumb up this guy's ass and ride him like a... Oh, wait, what?
They were chasing me like a dead Sasquatch.
I'm getting editing whiplash from this movie.
Remember, you're... Wait, what?
Who brought a cat to the woods?
Someone who wanted there to be no more woods.
Ribbit. Nice butt.
Ribbit.
Meow? No, don't go through there. That's the gateway to India.
Oh no, she's in Frog Narnia.
Ribbit.
Hail, daughter of Eve.
Now you must fuck the frog.
He needs professional attention, John.
Yes, he does. He was shot in the lungs.
No, John, no, Doc.
Between Frogland and the Green Witch.
No, John, leave me to die in agony. I'm fine.
I can still talk somehow despite being shot in the shoulder and, you know, no doubt my lungs are perforated.
My lungs are only filling with fluid. It's not a big deal.
The void just of Don Kroger.
Rana?
I've only been...
He's suffering from
before I know what
Croker effect.
Let's see me yell. Just put on the new Dawn Treader movie. Holy shit.
He was after it.
After it? After what, Charlie?
The gold. That's what. The frog people always protect it. They've always protected
the frog people.
They always protect the gold.
Frog people.
Frog people.
Why did they need it for?
Who said anything about me?
Besides babbling and dying, what did he do in this movie?
Shoot at someone. Exposition.
He fed Rana chickens.
That's true.
The picture. The fossil.
To save his life?
It's impossible. Charlie.
Charlie, don't die, Charlie.
Charlie. You said Rama.
Tell my goat wife I love him.
Micro, you said that Rama was the family name of frogs?
It's a genus name of frog.
Genus name. So this Native American frog monster is called a Latin name.
Yes. I'm not even sure it's Latin, but it's like a scientific name. I pointed that out earlier. It doesn't make any fucking sense.
You've got to remember that Mormons believe that not only did the 13th tribe of the Jews come over to America, but also the 9th Legion.
Got a bum leg.
Seriously?
Well, they believe a legion
Genus of frogs.
Who did the shooting?
Romans came over to America,
Me,
yes.
I didn't do it.
Wow.
I chased the old guy once when he was shooting at us, but that's how I got the bum leg.
Oh. Come here, pretty boy.
Native
We're gonna make you our
Americans
man
refused
lad.
to stop killing people, so God painted them red like blood.
They believe...
Alright, boys.
6,000 Roman infantry and a contingent of cavalry came over to America.
Jim Cotter! Jim Cotter! Oh, Jim Cotter!
So hold on, a contingent of cavalry. That means that there were horses in America before Europe came over?
Yes.
You watch him.
Were there horses in America before the European settlers?
Nope.
Nope.
At least not living.
Nope.
There were equities, but
There were
dead.
some
Like
horses.
the Indians ate all the horses or something?
No,
There
they
were
probably
some
died out
horses.
before humans got here.
Yeah, there was also rhinos before humans. No, mind you.
If a Roman legion of cavalry came over here, they would have their horses with them, wouldn't they?
That's the
Okay,
thing,
the way-
though.
the
Cavalry
way you
weren't
said
part of the
that-
Legion, usually.
The way you
Cavalry
said that,
were
like
auxiliary.
the were rhinos before humans, made it sound like rhinos is like the old one. There were rhinos before humans, and there will be rhinos long after.
Well, they weren't exactly the horned variety. They're like
I know.
Frog gonna go all Evil Dead on? Is that how you make
God.
me frog monsters?
Are we gonna see it?
I mean, if the frog monster is calling at her, that means the frog monster is horny.
Why are your eyes in the skull?
Or she eat.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I looked it up. Rana is literally Latin for frog.
Why were their eyes still in the skull, despite the fact the skull had no flesh? The eyes would be the first thing eaten by all the bugs.
Everyone knows that a frog's stomach acids can only digest anything that's not an eyeball.
Eyes like...
That's why frog eggs look that way.
Yeah,
you did it! You maniacs! You blew it up!
Oh God! No! I was about to to you.
Oh God, why do I feel so horny all of a sudden?
Am I turning into a frog? My
Oh
leg.
no. I'm into snuff films.
The bells! The bells!
Must hide from frog people. They want to make me their wife.
Have frog people reproduce yet? Like why there are frog people?
Because Native American.
They escaped from Jurassic Park.
Native Americans, pretty much.
Also, it's kind of implied that they're like ancient, like reptile. They called them reptiles earlier.
Yes, they did. Oh.
Oh,
Here he comes.
Oh.
You have rich people repeatedly opening up a park with dangerous dinosaurs in it despite hundreds and hundreds of casualty is making more and more sense every day.
Okay, we're roughly an hour in. Are we going to see the
We're
monster?
exactly an hour in.
Come on, show us the frog, Mar. Show us the frog. Show us the frog. Show us the frog.
How long is the movie?
Finally shows up, he just looks like Urban Sasquatch.
There's another.
We could go the entire movie and only ever see a hand.
Come on, you can do it.
Come on, show the frog. You can do it.
Driver, show that frog.
Show us the frog. No. Time to pee on this tree, because I can.
I only pee on birch trees.
Sniff the bark, sniff it!
Frogman wins acidality.
Come on. We should have seen more from that frog.
That's all we're gonna see.
Yes.
We might see it dead.
The homicidal loggers didn't tie Steve Irwin up.
Look.
Please take off his pants.
The way to escape a frog monster is obviously to run across a busy freeway and then jump on some floating log.
We will actually see it.
Yep.
Yes. Come on, Frogman.
Look what he did to this poor tree!
Oh God, that monster!
I can share this to the chat, but I'm not going to.
No, wait till we're done. Wait till we've seen it.
Exactly.
Yes.
Actually, I think this
more
is
or less horrifying than E.T. the porno.
God.
I've got to guess list.
Was that the same shot?
Yes.
Yes.
This is going to be a 93-minute.
I really
Maybe
hope
Godiva runs
porno
past.
does not involve Elliot.
Elliot?
Why were we staring at a horse's butt? What was the point?
To show off the testicle physics.
Yes. See how they swing when they run.
See how
they shrink when it's cold.
Yes, exactly. someone spent time programming that.
Talking box.
Radios. It is against God law.
Are we talking like a Skyrim mod, or are we talking a Witcher game?
We're talking Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yes.
Programmed in. They actually were proud of this. That the horse's balls shrink when it gets cold.
The most pointless feature ever. It's not like
we've officially progressed from boob physics to ball physics.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a horse, I'll shoot you.
They did get a lot of flack for it, so they might not do it again.
Boogie.
It's so pointless.
Yes, it is.
If they didn't have to include the balls, like it's not like anyone would
in the
have.
first place, or for spending so much time on.
Me.
That's a child skeleton. If the child was a midget.
I kind of say it, but the boob physics stuff does actually help with fluid dynamics research.
Yes.
Magic monkey skeleton, show me the secret way.
Must snort your ashes to gain your power.
I'm gonna put this in my cooch.
There's a lot
Or
of
is it a dead frog child?
It's going in my cooch, whatever it is.
Yes, Gwyneth Paltrow told me.
That's a dead frog child.
45 caliber casing.
Oh, he's still alive.
How is it only so little blood? From a...
Oh, he's dead.
Wound.
There we go.
Maybe it hit his collarbone.
Convenient.
The lungs, Angus? Your lungs don't bleed. There's no blood in your lungs.
Kelly!
No, it's full of air. I knows that.
Dang it, that dumb skunk knocked over my radio again. I think I have a spare in the closet.
And then
They took all of your guns and ammo, Dad. As the cabinet shows all the guns in the fucking cabinet.
They took
around the kid.
They took the dad's gun, but not the kid.
No, but the cabinet doesn't even lock, and there's a kid.
The kid's on the farm. He's been taught how to shoot.
Yeah, wonderful gun safety
That's how we
practice.
weed out the stupid kids, is we let them have access to firearms and play with them.
It's
also, this is the 50s.
Remember, this
I mean, you've seen the news reports of a kid shooting his older brother over a bag of chips before, right?
Yeah.
They tend not to make it outside of the U.S. unless they're extreme.
Meanwhile, in Rambo Frog
The
Edition,
scene is rendered pointless because he has his gun taken away from him.
Now I'm going to escape and buy me that frog gold. Stay right there, Steve Irwin.
Our hero, ladies and gentlemen, been cold-cocked by the same guy twice.
Stay right there. I'm gonna take off your pants later.
Don't you dare get on that raft and run away!
Steve Irwin.
Brian, you stole a gun, you didn't even check how to reload it.
Oh my god, it's just a gunshot wound.
They're using a Swan Lake. They're using Swan Lake.
they are.
Oh my god, they are!
Yes.
It's beautiful. I love it.
No, it's Frog Lake now.
Is the frog gonna come up and eat him?
The ending credits
there
are
a
dancing
horror-
sugar plum fairies.
Okay, this is a legitimate question. Is there a horror movie version of Swan Lake?
Probably.
Oh god,
I mean, isn't the Swan Lake kind of Black Swan? Wasn't that kind of?
Black Swan's probably the closest, yeah.
Black Sheep, which is about zombie sheep, and I've heard of Zombie Beaver, where people turn into zombie beavers.
Oh god.
No, the movie Black Swan from like a couple years ago.
Well,
That's the closest you'll get.
Yeah.
How many animals are on this set? Make up your mind. First the skunk, now a cat.
And that's only because she was a ballerina who was performing Swan Lake.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Most creatures of the
Yeah,
Mesozoic era
it's the only movie.
by the end of the Cretaceous period. Only the alligator and some
It would have been
species of
funnier if
sharks
they
have
used the
survived until
nutcracker.
the
Wait, there's hold on.
Archaeologists not know that frogs are amphibians.
No, he also just called alligators dinosaurs. And she implied that the Loch Ness monster's real.
Oh,
yeah.
No science
What field is she in again? I believe it's
Paleontology.
paleontology, the study of dinosaurs, is it not?
No.
I'm actually a doctor.
Fossils.
No, it's the study of ancient life.
Yeah.
I'm gonna burst the window. There you go.
Yay!
Called it.
You never invite me for coffee.
Oh god, the fingers are still moving.
Somehow.
Signs ripped off that scene.
Oh my god, no, this is my fuck, what's the UFO myth where the family is like harassed by little goblin things?
Oh, the Hopkinsville goblins.
Yes.
You dang trees, get the hell off my land!
Damn frog people!
Oh, come
Well,
on.
eventually. Aww. Well, eventually he's gonna regrow those fingers back.
It's not easy being
Is
green, Jim.
he just pouring salt onto the... Oh no, he's trying to make gunpowder, I guess.
It's not easy, easy missing 3 fingers.
I think maybe we can take care of this.
Which isn't exactly a great idea.
Big.
Do you have any idea how long it takes for me to regrow those fingers back?
Gunpowder it doesn't work that way. Not really.
He's trying to
Oh, it
make
does.
TNT, I think. Or dynamite.
Smokeless powder
Okay, that's the same thing.
I mean, if you pour smokeless powder onto like a plate and light one side of it, it'll just evenly burn all the way across. It doesn't really boom.
No, you have to contain it for that. Wait, what's the
And the
raccoon
paper container
scared?
is not going to work for it. You can't just use a stick of gunpowder. It doesn't. No.
Oh, hold on, was the raccoon scared of the frogs?
Yes. Think he would just eat them.
Uh-oh.
I'm back. We had dinner late today.
That's okay,
Well,
Matt.
Matt.
Because today was my mom's last treatment, so schedule's kind of fucked up.
How is she
You
doing?
missed the monster's hand getting partially cut
You're
off.
doing good. She got her pump out today.
Good.
And then the next step is the surgery.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god, it's a bird. No, it's his swain cloth.
What the hell is this? A hand puppet?
It's a plane.
God.
No, it's a penis.
But worse, it's a goat penis.
Wish I knew what this was, but there's no lighting in here.
We're not gonna do lighting.
Lighting is expensive.
Yes.
And takes effort.
Okay,
Damn trees,
there's a spooky,
the back.
scary skeleton around somewhere.
I'm out of here. On my own. After we just confirmed a monster was in the area. No problems. Whatsoever.
Just walking through the woods.
Here, froggy, 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 froggy.
Okay, there's 20 minutes left in this
I got
thing.
the mealworms for you.
Oh, they do more movies where they just try to catch the monster. Because, like, it seems like you can make a... Like, who else is going... Like, who's coming to this fucking place? Like, if they had a monster in a cage, I'd come here. I'd fucking spend some money in this shithole.
It's
The end of the horror
one
movie
guy-
is the beginning of a Mystery Shack movie.
Here we go. Here we
A
go.
little bit, yeah.
Oh, here it comes.
Come on, show us
The
the monster.
friggin' frogs.
Ribbit. Do you understand that turn
Why
of
is she
freaking
carrying a
frogs?
bunny rabbit?
Wise. But
Wait, was the entire plot of this about the monster wanting its stuffed bunny rabbit back?
Maybe.
I mean, I'd love to see a movie that actually ends with that, just like
No,
the biggest
no.
letdown.
The plot is that the frog wants his big girlfriend back.
Ribbit. Ribbit, 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 ribbit.
Oh my god. Yes.
Oh my god!
That was horrible.
Really crappy Swamp Thing outfit.
Who was worse, the Budweiser Frogs or Joe Camel?
What?
Because the Budweiser Frogs, if you don't know, the reason they went away is the same reason Joe Camel had to go away, is because kids loved the Budweiser Frogs.
It's not just a matter of what kids love, it's a matter of what's been banned from advertising.
Help! I can't swim even though I swim through the rest of the movie!
I think she's being caught by the
No,
frog.
son, we can't save her. That shitty
that's
puppet has
fast.
got her.
And she did.
Yeah, I'm wondering who led to more damage, Earl, Joe Cool or the Budweiser Frogs.
Probably
The entire scene was just her walking down to the lake to get eaten. That's it.
There's still 17 minutes, I think.
Or Spuds McKenzie, but Spuds McKenzie went away because he died. And yes, even though Spuds McKenzie was a male on the commercials, it was actually portrayed by a female dog, because when they tried to have a boy, I forget the name of those dogs, the ones with the weird face, like when they tried to do it with one of the boy dogs, like you just would see its dick flopping around. So they were like, yeah, let's go with the girl one.
Oh yes. Show me.
Let man live. I am so worried.
Show me the monster. In its underwater brilliance.
Yeah.
He's managed to make every single scene poorly
I'm gonna give them credit for that. Like, they are filming some of this shit underwater. That takes
No.
a modicum of skill.
They
We've
did
seen
swim a little bit underwater, yeah.
We've seen like 3 quick shots shot on the water, and that's it.
Okay, good. There's a lake monster out there, but we'll be safe out here on this lake.
How long have they? Because why did
This
they
is the
just
last.
go up?
The
Lighting!
They
the
have
lake
4 of them.
monster is hunting us. The lake is the last thing it will place it would think we would go.
There was
It's
4
so
of them.
obvious, it's stupid. I'll never think of it.
4 of them. It's hunting them, and they had guns.
Oh yeah,
I also have guns.
Egyptian, I need your help with. I need to ask about Jason about a movie, but I'm gonna forget it by Saturday. Because I know Jason would know the name of this movie. Because there's a movie I want to do on the show, but I can't remember the fucking name of it. It's like, it's one of those environmental horror movies from the 70s, and there's a mutated bear.
I mean, if you look up mutated bear movie, you can probably find them.
I did, but like nothing like I found under that like. Also, like the one thing I remember for that, like they had a big giant tadpole too, because that like chemicals were making like animals big and mutated. Is basically the thrust of the.
Matt, Prophecy, 1979.
That would be.
Is it Prophecy?
No.
Got a mutant.
Okay, we need it.
It's got chemicals in the water. It's got, it's an environmental movie.
We should
I
do
don't know about
Prophecy.
the tadpole, but this is exactly what showed up as the first entry when I typed mutated bear into Google.
Okay, kid.
Oh,
your dad
God.
Your dad's dead.
Angus, I know what we should do. We should do a double feature of that Prophecy movie and the other Prophecy movie from the 90s with
this
Christopher Walken.
Yep, there's a bullfrog-sized tadpole. There's a tadpole in Prophecy too. Prophecy as well.
I still contend, like, not this Prophecy. I don't remember shit about it.
I thought they were trying to escape via the river, but now they're back at their cabin again?
Well,
They
the
didn't
frog
get
monster
very
burst
far,
their
yeah.
dinghy and killed the
Wait,
dad.
well, they traveled for like hours.
You know what, I'm starting to remember a little more about it, because now I'm like, oh, I think I know why it was called Prophecy, because there was a white woman pretending to be a Native American in that movie.
The fuck is the size of that gun? The kid should be on his ass!
Like a fucking,
I just look at my shoulder. Oh, what a mistake!
a fucking recoilless rifle.
The kid's the badass.
Kid's just fine.
You know what I never
You hold the
get?
rifle.
Here's something I don't get in these, like...
broken his shoulder.
Doom guy.
It's a
There's something
laser sight. Like,
There's
God
something
is a laser sight that triggers squibs that were already in the wall.
There's something I kind of don't...
Avon lady!
Terrible!
Oh my god!
That really looked fun.
It's poor man skill man.
It's so
Some man
Now
in
he's
a
heading-
green
It's the creature from the Green Lagoon.
Kid, you
So-
need to get a line of sight.
There's
It's
something...
darkness!
There's something with like these like monster movies where like the monster is a part of nature and shit that I never get because they very poorly explain this. And Micro, you might also have this problem. Is like they never explain evolutionarily why this species is dying off.
They have tried to do it here.
Gold.
Yeah, they usually try. They will try. I will give them that, but it's usually just like,
Matt,
well, that's fucking dumb. Like these things could literally fucking withstand like rifle shots. Like,
Matt,
Oh no! Gas distillery!
Matt.
Not the booze!
High moonshine! No!
Things up really bad.
Yeah.
It's impossible
monsters.
to have monsters like this under actual evolution.
I mean, yeah, there's that too.
The humans are gone. Nature is healing. Truly, we are.
But it's not.
This
Well,
one's
It's not
the
just
horny
stuff
one.
like this, but it's like. It's not even like the stuff where it's like, oh, this is just a bipedal, like, man in a suit kind of thing. It's like, even in movies where they try to do, like, oh, it's like a big, weird wolf crocodile monster.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. That makes absolutely no sense.
I'm going to put you down here because you're my horny. I'm going to be horny with you later.
I mean, to be fair,
Only
wolf
way-
crocodile's
It's an
technically worse
It's-
a thing at a point, because crocodiles were really cool back in the day, and we got stuck with the fucking lame ones.
When he catches up and finds out he shot his sister in the head.
It spews out frogs.
There are frogs.
Okay.
It's apparently has
Explosive frogs.
gasoline for blood.
Apparently, the kid has an explosive shotgun.
Oh! A beautiful wickedness! What a world! What a world!
No, the frog has gasoline for blood.
Yep.
Fun fact, shotgun.
Incendiary rounds?
We must harvest the frogs. They have gasoline for blood.
We're back to modern day, I guess.
Fun fact, shotgun buckshot fucking sparks less than normal fucking bullets do when they hit metal.
Just didn't buy her story.
Well,
Most of them don't spark anyways, so.
Yes, so
Yeah,
that's
that's what I'm saying. So it's even less, it's even more dumb.
So he's busy trying to find treasure again. You better hope that, you know, the entire frog race was killed.
Ah, crap! I can't swim! I forgot!
Maybe the treasure were the real treasure were the friends we found along the way.
Said the kid
Wait,
who was
is
alone.
that?
The real
Yes.
treasure was the friends we
See a whole
killed.
bunch of gemstones, but they're actually going to be frog eggs.
That's too clever.
It's not clever at all. But that's what it's I mean...
Frogs that lay golden eggshells.
You've heard of the golden goose. Now comes the golden frog.
This is going to end... with-
Amazing! The shot is better lit underwater than it is above the air.
What is this music?
Even underwater, they still
All
smear
the poorly
Vaseline
lit
on it.
shots, all the poorly lit shots were in the past, so maybe that's just him not being able to remember details.
That's way too clever.
You know, it'd be fun if this movie ends like The Irishman and he's just talking about this in a nursing home.
Sadly, we all know how it's going to end.
Wait,
It's your tonight.
It got dark quick.
Yes, it did.
They're in a cave.
Wait, no, I just remember they already did that premise for one of these low-budget schlock fucking movies. It was the movie about the guy who killed Hitler and Sasquatch. Real double. That is like one of the weirdest movies to me ever, because it really comes off as like... Two writers were like, I want to make a movie about a guy who kills Hitler. Well, I want to make a movie about a guy who kills Sasquatch.
You got your Sasquatch in my Hitler.
So why
racist Sasquatch?
Watch.
Okay, we both know how this is going to end. We all know how this is going to end.
Hitler
was the Sasquatch all along.
This isn't. This really anybody.
No. Hit Squatch.
But I was really high when I saw. When I saw the Adolf Squatchler movie, but from what I remember, is the Hitler.
A bad film, but then I got high.
So the Hitler thing is like
Squatch. It's a Squatch Heil.
So even though the Hitler part is most of the movie, the Hitler part is like this setup for the Sasquatch fight, because the U.S. government is like, this man killed Hitler. Obviously, he can kill a Sasquatch.
The movie is called The Man Who Killed Hitler and Then the Bigfoot.
Well, Angus, I think you know what to get from Boulder.
Yes.
I don't think it's on YouTube. I've looked. It might be now. I haven't looked in a couple of months.
It sounds like a bad D&D campaign.
I've been kind of holding off.
You killed this evil king. Now please destroy the dragon.
I've been kind of holding off on putting stuff in my folder. Because I already have like 250 fucking videos in there already.
Well, there's a trailer for it on YouTube.
Keep an eye out for more locks.
I think Sam Elliott's in it.
Why is there so much black light in this cave?
Maybe it's not Sam Elliott. Maybe it's another old guy.
Her torch is off.
Yes, it is.
It ran out of batteries earlier.
And now it's on.
It's really low on
It has the shittiest batteries possible in it.
Yeah.
Should have got some Duracell.
This is just the set of the time machine.
Why did they unzip their suits?
Because they're idiots.
Doesn't help you move any. Just lets the cave centipedes get in easier.
It's to show off her cleavage.
Yes.
No, it's to show off his cleavage.
Fair enough.
I mean, we have seen more of his
shown with a
cleavage.
button-up shirt
The movie
the
might be
entire show.
sexist, but it's equal opportunity sexist.
Oh no, we're also seeing her cleavage.
Oh God.
Hi guys.
Paint me like one of your French girls.
More like
Like,
French supermodel.
Drunk.
It's Charlie Sheen. How long has he been there?
I think he's dead, Jim.
Also, I think Charlie Sheen would be still like a little boy being traded around by sex perverts in Hollywood at this point.
So,
It's funny because it's true.
what's keeping the hip bones connected and the rib cage like that?
It's
This song.
And of course, the arms. How are they still? Are they still intact? Not to mention the phalanges. How are they still together?
Oh,
I said
first
this.
pirate.
Gold, you wouldn't be able to pick it up.
I've said this time.
Painted the rock gold.
I've said this before, and I'll say it. But like, if 9/11 happened and like Al Qaeda took out Hollywood, like, I'd forgive them.
Thank you for that, Matt.
So the
It's
question
very important.
is,
Like, yeah, we wouldn't get the Marvel movies probably, but like, they would have killed so many fucking pedophiles. They just blew up all of fucking Hollywood.
who built the treasure chest?
There's a treasure chest.
Yeah. That was
Hans Sprungfield. We went over this when the movie started.
They're going to the center of the earth.
They're gonna find his silver tongue in that dumb casket.
Lost.
Oh, God damn it. Another fucking chair recipe. Great.
Aliens.
What's really pissing me off right now, Ansel? I have not found a single fucking couch in Animal Crossing, and it's like really pissing me off. It's
Really?
like I'm 2 weeks in, and my room looks like fucking shit because there's no couch in there to tie everything to fucking.
Could this treasure have been left here by ancient aliens?
Yep.
Wait,
That's
what?
the
It
ending.
ended on that! It ended on a hand coming out of a sack!
Of
Wait.
course it.
It took 2 people to play the fucking
I could have just bashed it with the flashlight until it went unconscious.
You probably could. Thinking about it, like amphibian-based monsters are probably the easiest to deal with, right?
Yeah.
Like out of all of like the
Leave 'em out in the sun
humanoid
and they dry.
animals. Yeah, and
Yes.
you throw fucking. You know what? You throw fucking vinegar on them. That would probably fuck them up a bit. You
I
know,
think that's
because they got
fucked
that.
me up.
No.
So you hair dry on them and it'll
vinegar
dry
on
up.
your skin isn't gonna hurt you as
No, but it's gonna get in my eyes, I'm sure. That's
No,
gonna be
but like you gotta remember, like at least I'm basing this off of the assumption that these dumb frog things are more like modern day amphibians. You know,
yeah.
where they all have like the thin skin.
Yeah, that. I was saying that to Ansel about human.
Oh, I mean, you can throw it in the eyes and the like.
but
Some
like-
vinegar in the face would fuck you up a bit.
It's in!
Fucking vinegar.
Yep.
There you go, guys. That
That was nothing.
I guess pocket vinegar is just acid spray.
So thus concludes no moral theater. I guess. Like